Good evening and welcome back, Madcap Toys fans. My name is Kathy and you're back in the toy barn. I hope you guys are doing fantastic, continuing to sell and doing all the things that you love to do. But before we begin, if you haven't already, subscribe to the Madcap Toys family. We want you to be a part of us. Also, you guys know where the bell is, right? You got to hit that bell for all notifications because each and every time we upload content, of course, you're going to be the first to know. And you know we love comments, so keep them coming in. We love your input and love the social media as well. I've been talking to some people on the reseller water cooler site, as well as the Indiana online reseller group, and some other ones that I'm on. Love to talk to you guys, kind of get your input, the things that are happening to you, getting those questions out. You know, I had to actually be on chat support last night on eBay for over an hour. Shouldn't have got on chat support late at night, but I did because we had talked about that appeal that I went through with the guy that put in an item not received because of that delay, that glitch that happened with post office back in April, and he got his money back and the item. We talked about that a while back. They basically dropped the ball. They were supposed to get back with me after that last conversation last week within 24 to 48 hours, and they didn't. So had to go through all of the conversation with the two individuals, not one, but two individuals, and they're basically sending it back to the appeals team. So I'm waiting to hear back on that. And also something else, guys, seller performance, right? We have to, as eBay sellers, always worry about your seller performance, making sure you're top rated so you can get that visibility, so you get those cha-ching, those sales. There was one that was kind of, well, let's just say it. It was given to us on something that shouldn't have been. Let me explain really, really quick, and we're going to talk about sales and sales results in a minute. It was about a month or almost 2 months ago, at the very last, there was an item. Yep, it happened to us. An item that sold on eBay. We took it off. We had thought we had took it off eBay because it sold, which we probably did, but you know, there's things going around where eBay's been putting on back on sold items again, stuff like that's been happening in Mercari too. But anyway, so we canceled the order, of course, right? Gave them a refund, said, hey, we don't have it, you know, we're gonna chalk it up. And but they dinged us, not for that, but they dinged us because they said tracking information wasn't uploaded at all. Well, of course, eBay, because we didn't ship the item, because we didn't have the item, and the buyer got all their money back. So I got on the eBay chat for that, and they said, oh, don't worry about it. They said, you know, we give you guys about a 5% cushion, you know. So even though that's on there basically for a whole year, why worry about it? You're not close to that 95%, so just let it go. And I'm like, no, because if anything else comes to the effect, if it A, is my fault, or B, there's more not my faults, I don't want to go from top rated to above standard because of glitches in your systems. You know what I mean? If I'm guilty, you know, shut the jail door and close the key and stick it in your mouth and walk off, right? But if I'm not guilty in that respect, then that needs to be removed. Okay, if you're gonna hit me because I didn't have the item in stock. I got that. I'm good with that, right? I'm good for for the mistakes Madcap Toys has made. But I'm not guilty when it comes to not shipping an item that we were gonna ship anyway because we gave the buyer a full refund and ended it, but you're saying I didn't upload tracking information. You know, you gotta be responsible, eBay. I mean, that's common sense. So loop-de-loo around that. They basically shut it down. It was like, wait 12 months and wait till it falls off. So have you guys have had that? Let me know in the comments below. We want to hear from you. That to me is a little bit crazy in the transactions seller performance, because you want to make it as, you know, spotless as possible, right? Lily white in the reseller world. So they got to help both sides. It takes two to tango, right? It takes both sides, you know, the online platform and you as a reseller to make it go. But if they're just kind of doing things like that and just letting it hang there for something you have no control of, that doesn't help you out. So if it didn't mean anything when it comes to traffic or sales traffic, I would be like, whatever. But if it does control your visibility and traffic, I do kind of sort of have a problem with it. So we'll wait and see anyway, guys. So we continue to sell on eBay and Mercari. Poshmark, where are you, right? Still a few days of nothing. Daren, we have one more day. Daren's been listing of less than maybe $400 to our $8,000 goal. I don't know if we're going to make it. I don't know if we're going to have time. I have to be in the office early tomorrow with insurance. I don't know if I'll have time to list tonight after I ship this. It's about supper time, so we'll see. But we had been consistently, as you guys know, been getting items and items and items. We have about 10 right here on eBay and Mercari. But we did have a little bit of a slowdown last night, to the point of I had everything done early. The video, the packing, the whole thing, and it was still like 3:30. I was like, okay, cool, this is great. I'll be able to find the stuff for the next day. I'm gonna have so much time. And come to find out, eBay kind of slowed down to a crawl. We thought, uh-oh, they shut the lights off. So it stayed slow roughly from mid last night all the way to early this afternoon. And I was checking, other people said, yeah, eBay down, eBay server issues, showed screenshots. It's not you, it's us. Or, sorry, please try again later. This listing tool is unavailable, stuff like that. So I thought, okay, it's going to be that way. So right around 3 o'clock, all of a sudden, it seemed like a switch turned on. We heard the cha-chings on our devices, and within like 10-15 minutes, we had 3 sales, right? So really weird. It's almost like there's a burst as soon as like someone's, flipped the eBay sales switch. So it was crazy. But what we were wanting to do, I don't know if this is going to happen. I already have one set for this day. But unless things slow down or get crazy, we're going to pick up a what sold day. So you guys know that we air on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 5 p.m. Eastern time. So Daren and I talked, since we have so many videos recorded and up, he said, let's try to add Tuesday in there. So we're going to start this coming, and you probably have already seen it this last week coming. We're going to do Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Fridays at 5 p.m. on what solds. Thursday, we're going to kind of keep it open to throw in either a short about toys or a hey Madcap Toys, a couple minutes kind of a video thing, whatever it is, right? Maybe reveals of our death pile and what we're bringing in, all that. I don't know, but kind of leaving that open. And then of course weekends, keeping it still for now, unless we change that up too. To see how it goes, unless we see a sales switch. If sales go down a little bit, then we may just stay at Monday, Wednesday, Friday. But right now we're going to pick up Tuesday, see where it's at, see where it goes, and just continue on from there. All right, so we're going to do this, guys. So we're going to start out with Mercari. So Mercari had shot off a few sales last night and this morning. And one of these is a comic. And comics, as you guys know, if you've not watched this for very long or at all, we not only bag them, but we board them, right? Not being in boredom, but board. Bagged and board, and then also we put them in a Gemini cardboard mailer. If you don't know where to find those, we should have a link in our description for Gemini. We also have a video of how to pack comics in a Gemini mailer. When I first got the Gemini mailers, I thought, okay, how do I bend these? Because it wasn't just like 1, 2, 3, 4. It was like, okay, it had to go a certain way and so forth. And you guys that do Gemini mailers probably, yeah, it looks a little weird at first till you get used to it. So I had to go on a YouTube video and learn myself and go, oh, okay. So we have that video somewhere that we actually teach folks how to fold a Gemini cardboard mailer for comics. So if you look through our playlist and all of that on our channel, you'll find it. But it gets protected. That way there's nobody saying the comic got bent, it got damaged, what have you, or if you don't have it boarded, tore, etc. So we make sure it's very careful. And at least to date, we haven't had any issues in regards to damage, which we are very, very thankful for. All right, so 2016 DC Comics, it's a Justice League #2. I really like this. We got a lot of rebirths. And looking like that our signal's going good today. Going out to Terbo. Hey there, Terbo. for $5.75 plus shipping to boot. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate it. Going out to you in the Friday AM. And it doesn't stop there, guys. We do have also a couple of coins that also sold as well. Let's see here. And then in one of our albums, we sold a 1936 Buffalo nickel. It was considered in very good condition, just above good. And this one is going out to Bradford. Hi, Bradford. Thank you so much. For $2.70. So about 3 cents up what we had written down in our collection. So thank you so much for that. Really, really nice. Going out to you in the AM. And then this one just popped up right before recording. And so I went upstairs and I was like, you know what? I'm going to go and find that one real quick to add to today's video. Because why not, right? If you can, you can. Get out as many as you can, especially before the weekend. This is the 1935 S Silver Mercari average circulated. Guys, silver is continuing to rise. Back when me and Daren started collecting silver back in the early 2000s, you were looking at, it was only $3.89 an ounce. Last we checked, it was right under $31 an ounce. It is going up. So a lot of collection since then. Some of these coins we've had for quite a while. So really, really good there. Again, 35S Silver Mercari dime, average circulated. And this one is going out also to Bradford. Thank you so much, Bradford. And this one sold for $4.50. Really, really nice. Thank you, Bradford. All right. So I believe that was all on Mercari. Let's switch it over to eBay. eBay's been the brunt of it, guys. They've been doing pretty good when it comes to sales consistency, so we can't complain there. For now, there is no pending orders except for these that need to go out. So hopefully, you know, all three sites will kind of fill it all back up as soon as possible. Hopefully after this video here. So we're going to start out. We have the 1963D. It doesn't look like it's in the middle of the card. I'm going to have to fix that before I pack it. 63D silver Ben Franklin $half gem BU, which means gem, brilliant, uncirculated. It is so beautiful, guys. If you can see the shine, probably not in the camera as well, but the shine is just gorgeous on this one. It was in the Daren coin box. Going out to Jason. Hi there, Jason. For $25.98. Exactly what we had on the coin itself. Thank you so much, Jason. And moving ahead, we have a repeat buyer. Ephemios came back, and he likes our real littles off the wall. Came from the Addy 2 shelf. I'm not going to lift both of them up for one reason. They're both the same exact thing. So when I went retail arbitraging, I'd say about almost 2 years, probably 2 years ago, I basically went to these and bought the entire shelf at Walmart at the time when these were going hot. They had them down. They had like a rollback for like $10.50 each or something. And I was like, you know what? This is going to be premium, even if I have to hold these a while. And the good news is 2-year hold, and here I am. They're going really, really well. So Ephemios took care of these. The real littles, of course, I took the swirl cups here and put that in the listing title so I knew where to find it. He bought both of them. Real Littles Micromark exclusive variety pack, 34 pieces, swirl cups found on the Addy shelf. Took advantage of the May 15% off coupon. Bought both of them, and they sold for $83.98. So imagine, I paid $10.50 and basically got $40 a piece before shipping. So not too bad at all. Going out to you in the AM. Again, guys, you may have heard it on the other videos. I've sold some Real Littles and some Shopkins to almost up to 100 a piece. There could be certain ones in there people are looking for that are really collectible. So it can be done. Never underlook the Real Littles or the Shopkins family. It's really nice. I would always comp first wherever you go before making a decision, but that was definitely a great, great find. And then, of course, this was in our store. This was part of the Ron or Rob, I think his name was Rob, the Rob buy. Daren bought back in 2015. goodness, I think over 600 Hot Wheels and Matchbox cars off a guy. Guy was like, you know, I'm collecting them. I had been collecting them over the years. I just want to get out. I want to get out now. I'm not doing well physically. I just need to get out. I need to retire. I want to get out of this. So Daren got a really fantastic deal. I'm thinking at least with these kind, the small kind, he may correct me if I'm wrong, but he probably paid me 50 cents a piece, maybe under $1. And really did good there. This is the 2012 Matchbox MBX Adventure City Batmobile. He bought a lot of different kinds of Batmobiles. And this one's going out to Mike. Hi there, Mike. Thanks so much. For $4.99. So Mike took a little bit of a deal with a coupon. Sales coupons are always good resellers. They do rather well and people take advantage of them. Now, got something here that will probably surprise some of you. Most of you, it probably wouldn't surprise at all because you're probably shaking your head saying, me too, it's been happening as of late. I just sold, okay, at the end of May, I just sold a Halloween costume. I think 1 or 2 weeks ago, I just showed you guys I sold some Christmas garland. Never be afraid of seasonal throughout the year, guys. As you know, we are less than 210 days away till Christmas at this recording. Less than that for Halloween. And they're selling already. So this came from a pallet, little bit bent here like the cardboard. That's going to happen if, you know, Target takes and, you know, crushes them in those cardboard Gaylord boxes. The Jazzware Star Wars, the Mandalorian costume, boy size medium, size 8 to 10. Look at that mask. Really very handsome, like still in the plastic as if it was hanging at Target at this moment. And they took advantage of the 30% clothing coupon we had for the month of May. It's going out to John. Hey there, John. Great deal. We have one more of these left in this size for $19.99. Beautiful. I think it was roughly tagged for 25. Yep, 25 back in 2022, if you can see. And really good 2-year-old costume. But hey, great deal for the little guy to go out and have some fun on Halloween night. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. And we do have Halloween costumes of different kinds in our eBay and Mercari store in Poshmark. So check them out if you'd like. And I still have more to list, guys. I have a death pile of costumes I've got to match up and list. So it's always, so the salespeople always say, always be closing, ABC. But for us resellers, it's ABL, always be listing, right? Because when you list, you can sell. If it's not on, you can't sell it. But if you list it, it can sell, right? So perfect. All right, and then in Daren's G.I. Joe tote, we've had this for a little while. This came with the dog tag and I believe his weapon, a gun, I think, right here. This is a 2004 Hasbro G.I. Joe Kamakura V2 Ninja Apprentice 3 3/4 action figure found in the G.I. Joe tote, going out to Kenneth. Hi, Kenneth. For $6.38, and I believe Kenneth did take advantage of a slight discount there. So going out to you, Kenneth, in the AM. And lastly, we had this pop up right before I hit record. Literally, I come out here to get things straight to turn on the camera, and saw it pop up, and I was over there on the Daren shelf. I thought, you know what, let's just grab it. Let's just get it out. Get that awesome feedback and have it shipped immediately. So that's what we're doing. Max Action Fire and Rescue Trailer Series with lights and sound Coast Guard vehicle. So cute. Awesome stuff. And they took advantage of the 15% off coupon. Was on the Daren shelf. Going out to Wayne. Hi there, Wayne. Thank you so much. For $16.99 plus shipping to boot. Thank you so much. So let me see. Look at here. We got some action here. Does it? Nope. This one particular one, it doesn't look like at the battery. So what we did is we went to I think it was Menards, maybe. Yeah, the demo battery is going to probably have to be replaced, which we kind of figured because we picked a bunch up. But we went to Lowe's or Menards, so I think it was Menards. It definitely was Menards. They usually have toys around Christmas time, from time to time, and seasonal. And they had a big end cap at the time. And we got a bunch of these little cars and racers things for a really good deal. So we started putting them all in the cart, you know, and getting a bunch of them. So I'm down to one, I think, left that I think does have the battery still working, and then we're all out of those. So I don't really have anything else, guys. Hated to kind of talk about something slightly negative in the beginning of the video, but yeah, it's just still dealing with eBay chat. Hopefully eBay server issues improve in the sense of that we can list and do our thing without having any interruption with our sales traffic and moving forward. I'm excited for hoping that June really picks up and gets better and better, and we exceed our sales goals, and I hope and pray that your sales goals exceed as well, and that we kind of crush summer before Christmas in July gets here. Then we can go through that as well, and then also really hit it hard in the fall and during the Christmas season. Again, guys, don't have anything else to say here, and until next time, bye-bye.